Think you know your cat? Think again. This is Furry Facts, where we dig into the weird, wonderful, and little-known truths about your feline friend. It's one of the strangest little behaviors cats do. They walk up, they lean in, and then gently but firmly they bonk you with their forehead. Sometimes on your leg, sometimes your arm, sometimes right in the middle of your face. But why? Is it affection? Is it dominance? Is it just weird cat behavior? Turns out it's something far deeper and far more emotional than most people think. To understand the headbutt, we need to understand a cat's true form of communication: scent. Cats have scent glands in multiple places on their body: on their cheeks, above their eyes, along their tail base, and yes, on their forehead. When they press their head against you, they're marking you with their scent. Not to claim you like properties, but to say, you belong in my world, you're part of my safe circle. It's subtle, it's silent, and it's sacred in the cat's emotional language. Cats don't headbutt strangers. They don't headbutt when they're afraid. They don't do it just to play. This gesture is intimate. It's the feline equivalent of a hug, a forehead kiss, a long, loving look. So if your cat presses their head against you, especially softly with a slow blink afterward, you've just received a gift of trust. That little bonk, it's a love letter. Unlike dogs, cats don't express emotion through constant tail wagging or excited jumping. Their affection is quiet, measured, intentional. Headbutting is one of the purest, simplest forms of bonding in the cat world. It often means, you smell like me now. You're okay, I'm okay. It's not showy, it's not for performance, it's a whisper of love, and they choose you to receive it. Take note of the timing. Cats often headbutt when they first greet you, when you're sitting quietly, when they're seeking closeness, when they want reassurance, when they feel especially secure. And watch what they do after. Do they curl near you? Slow blink, rub against your side. That means the bonk wasn't random. It was an invitation to connect. In wild cat colonies, social grooming is a major bonding tool. Headbutting and mutual rubbing help reinforce hierarchy, soothe anxiety, keep the group united. So when your cat headbutts you, they might be initiating a mini version of that ancient ritual. You're being brought into the tribe, and your scent is being updated as part of the collective. Not all cats headbutt. That doesn't mean they don't love you. Some cats prefer tail weaving, purring, sleeping near you, gentle paw touches, or simply following you from room to room. But if your cat does headbutt, especially unprompted, you're experiencing a very special emotional moment. Sometimes the bonk comes with teeth or claws or turns into a random zoomy. Why? Because some cats get overstimulated. The headbutt starts as affection, but too much energy builds up and they explode into play mode. That's normal, that's just cat logic. They still love you, they just also want to sprint around the room like a rocket. Can you headbutt your cat back, sort of, while you shouldn't literally bonk them? You can gently tap your forehead against theirs, rest your face near theirs, mimic a slow blink, speak softly during the gesture. Your cat will pick up on your calm, matching energy, and you'll notice they often respond with more affection. You're speaking their language and they notice. When a cat licks plastic or rubber, it seems strange, silly, even concerning, but this behavior isn't just random weirdness. It can be a sign of curiosity, comfort, sensory exploration, or even something deeper, like stress or dietary deficiency. So let's break it down. Plastic bags can be irresistible to some cats. Here's why: the texture. Some bags are made from materials that feel soft and flexible under the tongue, similar to prey skin or natural textures in the wild. The smell. Plastic bags often carry scents from food, manufacturing chemicals, or even animal fats used in the production process. The sound. Crinkling can trigger hunting instincts. Your cat may associate it with something to kill or chew. So when your cat licks a plastic bag, they may be exploring taste, scent, and texture all at once. Some cats develop a soothing association with plastic. It's repetitive, it's quiet, it's oddly satisfying. Just like humans bite nails, tap pens, or twirl hair, cats may lick plastic as a self-soothing ritual, especially when they're alone, they're slightly anxious, they're trying to create a moment of calm. So it's not always weird. It might just be emotional regulation if your cat starts licking fabrics, eating string tape or wool, gnawing on cords or hair. It might point to pica, a condition where animals eat non-food items. Possible causes: mineral or vitamin deficiency, early weaning trauma, stress or boredom, breed-specific behavior, especially in Siamese or Oriental breeds. If the licking turns to chewing or ingesting plastic, a vet visit is recommended. Yes, your cat is grooming your head. Why? Affection. Grooming is a social bonding ritual. If your cat grooms you, they consider you family. Scent merging. They may be blending their scent with yours, marking you as part of the group. Habit or anxiety. Some cats develop hair licking as a repetitive, comforting behavior. And yes, sometimes it's just because your shampoo smells like chicken dinner. Some cats love licking rubber bands, phone cords, earbuds, synthetic shoelaces. These mimic prey in size and feel. The texture triggers hunting instinct, chewing reflex, and sometimes oral fixation. If they were weaned early, they may associate these textures with nursing comfort. But beware, this is dangerous. Chewing cords can lead to electrical burns, injury, or even fatal shock. So always hide them or use pet-proof cord wraps. If licking plastic or cords becomes frequent, redirect. Offer safe alternatives like crinkly toys, cat grass, or lickable treats. Observe timing. Is it boredom, stress, after mealtime, before sleep? Enrich the environment. Add puzzle feeders, climbing spots, and active playtime to reduce compulsive behavior. Vet check. Rule out deficiencies or anxiety conditions. It's communication. Your cat is telling you something. Sometimes your cat licks plastic you've touched. It smells like your hands. Your groceries. Your emotions. Yes, cats detect hormonal shifts. They want to be closer to your scent, even if that scent happens to live on a potato chip bag. To your cat, you are a walking scent story, and plastic sometimes holds a favorite chapter. We often laugh at the plastic-licking cat, the charger-nibbling monster, the shampoo-scented hair chewer, but every action has meaning, sometimes silly, sometimes instinctual, sometimes heartbreakingly sweet. They're exploring, they're bonding, they're coping, and they're doing it all in their own quiet, tongue-flicking way. It's cold, hard, curved, and yet your cat loves the sink like a luxury suite. Here's why. The shape, the rounded bowl fits the feline body perfectly. Cats love to tuck in and feel enclosed from all sides. It mimics the safety of a den or a nest. Temperature control. Sinks stay cool during warm weather, helping cats regulate body heat after a play session or meal. Scent traces. The sink carries your scent and daily habits, which comforts your cat even if you're not around. Put down a cardboard box near a cat, and you've just triggered an ancient spell. Here's what's happening. Security. Boxes offer a visual and physical shield. No one can sneak up behind them. Instinct. In the wild, cats hide in foliage or tight spaces to observe, stalk, or rest. Boxes provide that same hidden advantage. Stress relief. Boxes help reduce cortisol levels. Studies show that shelter cats given boxes adapt faster and show fewer signs of anxiety. To a cat, a box is not trash, it's a sanctuary, gross to you, comfort to them. Why does your cat always curl up on your pile of worn clothes? Favorite hoodies? Workout gear? Because your scent is home. When you're gone or sleeping, they surround themselves with the most powerful smell in the world, you. It's emotional bonding, not mess. When cats choose weird, hidden places to nap, they're not just playing hide and seek. They're conserving energy, hiding from overstimulation, seeking control over their space. These naps are strategic. They reset the feline nervous system. They're not hiding from you, They're resetting so they can return to you in peace. Yes, it happens. And here's when to worry. Reasons, illness, or discomfort they may associate the box with safety. Stress, especially in multi-cat households. Lack of other safe, enclosed spaces. If your cat starts sleeping in the litter box regularly, talk to your vet. It's often emotional but can also be medical. Cats sleep 12-16 hours a day, kittens and seniors up to 20. Where they sleep is a message about how safe they feel. A strategy for warmth or protection. A ritual that links their wild ancestors to your modern home. So when your cat picks that weird spot, it's a calculated choice. They're not random, they're not weird, they're brilliant. If your cat hates traditional beds, try a shallow cardboard tray with a towel. A drawer left slightly open. An upside-down laundry basket with a cutout. A spot on a sunny windowsill. A warm heating pad wrapped in a shirt you've worn. The cozier it smells, the more they'll love it. Sometimes your cat just wants to feel like they found it themselves. Where a cat sleeps says how they feel emotionally, what they think about you, how they view their territory, and how safe they feel being seen or unseen. So if they sleep in the open, they're confident. If they sleep on your chest, they trust you completely. If they disappear into odd spaces, they're not hiding from you, they're maintaining their independence within the bond. It starts as a slow jaw tremble. Then comes the rapid clicking, sometimes paired with tail flicks, wide eyes, and focused stillness. It's the cat chatter, and it's one of the strangest sounds you'll hear from your feline, and yet it's surprisingly common. But why? Let's break it down. There are several theories about what causes chattering: frustration plus excitement. Your cat sees prey they can't reach. The chatter is a way to release that built-up energy. Predatory mimicry. Some scientists think cats may mimic the calls of prey, like birds or rodents, to confuse them, a tactic seen in wild cats like jaguars. Hunting instinct kickstart. The jaw movement may be an unconscious prep for the killing bite, the neck snap or throat crush used in real hunts. So when your cat chatters, they're emotionally and physically ready for the hunt. The chatter usually happens in the window. Why? It's excitement, confusion, and primal drive all in one sound. Some cats chatter at shadows, ceiling lights, laser pointers, moving curtains, or completely invisible things. This behavior may be a response to movement, a misfire of hunting instinct, a reaction to unfamiliar sounds, or something only your cat can perceive. Cats hear ultrasonic frequencies, they sense tiny vibrations. So when they chatter at nothing, they may actually be reacting to something we can't see or hear. Let's decode a few similar sounds. Chatter, the rapid, jaw-witching clicking sound. Chirp. A high-pitched, single-syllable vocalization like a cat calling attention or expressing curiosity. Trill. A rolling, sweet sound often used as a greeting between bonded cats or from cat to human. Each sound has meaning, and each reveals where your cat's emotions sit in that moment. Chattering is unique because it expresses two opposite emotions at once: intense hunting instinct, complete physical helplessness. It's like revving the engine of a race car while stuck in traffic. The result: the chatter, raw, focused, fascinating. Often the chatter comes with twitchy tails, ears tilted forward, tense whiskers, hued focused eyes. This full-body signal shows your cat's in hyper-alert mode. They are calculating distance, decoding movement, preparing to pounce. It's all instinct, no training. And every chatter session is a mini symphony of survival codes. Chattering is totally normal. It's not a seizure, a sign of dental pain, a cause for alarm. As long as your cat's body language is calm or alert, not distressed. The behavior only happens during visual stimulation, like birds, bugs, lasers. Then you're just witnessing cat nature in motion. Want to engage your chattering cat? Try talking softly while they watch the window, clicking your tongue lightly back at them, setting up a bird feeder for cat TV, playing with a feather wand to channel the hunting energy. It's a bonding opportunity. Your cat's wild side shared in the safety of your home. These sudden bursts of energy have names: zoomies, midnight madness, the witching hour. They seem random, wild, and totally unnecessary, but to your cat, they're as natural as sleep. Let's decode the meaning behind this madness. Cats are crepuscular, which means they're most active at dawn and dusk, when you're dreaming of coffee. Your cat is dreaming of catching something that moves. The zoomies aren't random, they're instinct. Indoor cats spend hours lounging. They nap, they stretch, they observe, but that stored up energy, it builds without hunting, chasing, or foraging. That energy needs a release. Cue the zoomies, sudden, explosive, and often hilarious. It's an exercise, it's a stimulation, it's survival reenactment without the prey. When cats zoom, watch for wide eyes, twitching tail, arching back, lateral running, sideways bounce. It's not random, it's calculated chaos. An ancient dance of predatory rehearsal. And it's often followed by a nap, or a poop, or both. Ever notice zoomies happen right after your cat uses the litter box? That's called the poophoria phenomenon. Some theories say it feels relieving. It's instinct to escape after leaving a scent trail. It simply triggers a burst of joy. So yes, your cat might literally be celebrating a successful bathroom trip. And honestly, who can blame them? If your cat's zoomies are waking you up, try evening play sessions, chase toys, feather wands, or lasers. Interactive puzzle feeders to use their brain. Nighttime wind downs, gentle lights, soft sounds, calming environment. Tire them out before you go to sleep. And the zoomies might stay in their dreams, not in your hallway. If zoomies are frequent, frantic, or destructive, they could point to overstimulation, underenrichment, stress or boredom, hyperthyroidism in older cats if zoomies become extreme. In most cases, though, your cat's not anxious. They're just expressing joy and instinct the only way they know how, full speed. It's important to tell the difference. Zoomies equals playful, energetic, rhythmic. Playtime equals intentional, interactive, focused. Panic equals erratic, tail low, ears back, hiding. Zoomies are fun, panic is not. If your cat zooms after loud sounds or stressful events, give them a safe place to decompress. Zoomies are more than energy. They're proof your cat feels safe. Evidence of healthy instinct. A strange little dance passed down from their wild ancestors. And yes, they're weird, but also wonderful, because when your cat zooms, they're alive, fully, wildly, beautifully alive. This moment is familiar to cat owners around the world. The truth, not exactly. Cats have touch thresholds, a point where the sensation shifts from pleasant to overstimulating. They don't always show it clearly. Until they do. People often call these sudden nips love bites, but that's not always accurate. Usually soft, brief, and not followed by retreat or aggression. Understanding the difference is key. Humans show affection with prolonged contact. Cats don't, to a cat. A short nuzzle equals love. A slow blink, trust. A long stare equals threat. A prolonged touch equals potential stress. So when they swat or bite, they're not angry, they're not betraying you, they're setting boundaries. It's emotional honesty, not rejection. Your cat talks with tail signals. Whisker tension. Blinking or staring. Paw positioning. If you tune in, you'll spot the signs long before the bite. And over time, your cat may even learn to trust you more because you listen to their cues. Some cats are just more prone to petting aggression. This can be due to early weaning, trauma or fear-based reactivity, territorial nature, being more dominant or alpha-leaning, medical sensitivity, always worth checking with a vet. If your cat gets overstimulated easily, shorter sessions and gentle petting work best. Sometimes the bite isn't about overstimulation, it's about redirection. You gave affection and they want action. The bite says, enough cuddles. It's their way of switching gears from bonding to battle play. Offer a toy or redirect their attention to movement. You'll avoid confusion and a few scratches. That little bite you got, it wasn't random, it wasn't betrayal, it was communication. Your cat said, I love you. But I also need space. And isn't that the heart of any good relationship? Tips to prevent surprise bites. Stick to known safe zones, cheeks, chin, forehead. Avoid long strokes over spine or base of tail. Pay attention to tail flicks and ear angles. Keep petting sessions short and sweet. Let your cat initiate affection whenever possible. And if they do bite, don't punish, don't pull away aggressively, just pause, reset, try again later. Kneading is one of the first behaviors kittens learn. While nursing, kittens press their paws against the mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. Encourage bonding. Feel secure and grounded. This movement is tied to nurturing and survival. When your adult cat does it to you, they're not just being cute. They're reawakening that feeling of safety and love with you as the surrogate. Kneading isn't just a leftover kitten trait, it serves emotional and instinctual purposes, even later in life. Adult cats knead when they're deeply relaxed. They feel affectionate. They want to mark a territory, using scent glands in their paws. They're preparing a place to sleep. They feel nostalgic or comforted. In that moment, they're not acting like a kitten. They're inviting you into a primal ritual of love and trust. If your cat needs your lap, your chest, your blanket, your belly, it's a sign of ultimate comfort and claiming. Yes, even if it hurts a little, it's pure feline affection. Kneading can feel great until the claws start digging into your leg. This happens because cats extend and retract claws automatically during kneading. They're not doing it to hurt you. Their focus is inward, they're self-soothing, not hunting. Try placing a soft blanket between you and their paws. They'll still knead and your legs will thank you. Here's what you'll often see circling the spot. Tucking paws, deep eye contact or blinking. Then the steady rhythmic knead. It can last for minutes or even longer. It's meditative for them. It's healing, and it's one of the most sincere emotional offerings a cat can give. If your cat doesn't knead, it doesn't mean they don't love you. Reasons they might not knead. Early separation from mother. Unique personality or breed traits. Preference for other bonding behaviors like headbutts or tail wraps. Some cats are more verbal, others are more physical. Kneading is just one love language, not the only one. Cats have scent glands between their paw pads. But not in a possessive way, in a deeply affectionate one. Both male and female cats knead, but sometimes for slightly different reasons. Males may knead as a calming or nesting behavior. Females may do it as a maternal instinct, especially toward humans or other animals. If your cat kneads and drools at the same time, that's a strong signal of early kitten comfort returning. Studies suggest that kneading may reduce anxiety, release dopamine, regulate emotional responses, be linked to long-term memory and emotional safety, which means when your cat is kneading, they may literally be reliving one of the safest feelings they've ever known. And if you're the one they do it on, they've chosen you as their emotional home. Your cat's tail is not just an accessory, it's an antenna, a signal tower, a live stream of emotion. Different tail positions mean very different things. Tail high, upright equals confidence and greeting. Tail low or tucked equals fear or submission. Tail puffed up equals alarm or panic. Tail twitching at the tip equals excitement or irritation. Tail whipping equals overstimulation or agitation. Tail curled around you equals affection and claim. You don't need words. You just need to watch their tail. Let's get to the weirdest part, the butt display. Why do cats do it? They're not asking for a response, they're welcoming you into their circle. Have you ever scratched the base of your cat's tail and seen them arch up like a hydraulic machine? This is called the elevator butt response. It's reflexive, a carryover from kittenhood when mothers would groom them. It also happens because the base of the tail has sensitive nerve endings. It's a spot that's hard for them to reach themselves. It triggers comfort and memory. So if your cat lifts their butt while you pet them, that's approval, that's trust, it's cat code for keep going. When your cat approaches you with their tail shaped like a gentle question mark, upright with a slight hook. That's a loving hello, it says. I'm happy. I'm open. I want to interact. This tail curve often comes with slow blinking, head nudges, gentle vocalizations. It's one of the warmest greetings in the feline language. The speed and pattern of tail movement reveals emotional state. Fast swishes equals irritation, stop now warning. Quick light tip twitches curiosity. Jerky movements equals overstimulation. Lazy waving equals observing, relaxed alertness. The more you study their tail, the more fluent you become in their mood. If your cat curls their tail around your leg, your hand, or even another cat, it's the equivalent of a side hug. It's subtle, sweet, and deeply affectionate. If your cat starts lashing their tail sharply, flattening ears, narrowing eyes, it's time to stop whatever you're doing. Respect the tail, it always speaks first. Cats speak tail to each other too. Tail raised when approaching equals friendly. Parallel tail posture during play equals mutual trust. Fluffed up tail when surprised equals defense display. Tail entwining equals social bonding, especially in bonded pairs. Tail language is their primary tool for silent diplomacy and social negotiation. Tailless cats like the Manx or cats with injuries still communicate just differently. They use body posture, ear angles, vocal cues, eye movement, whisker tension. They may also rely more on face rubbing, headbutts, and body proximity to express what their tails would say. A cat's eyes aren't just for seeing in the dark. They're tools of expression, boundaries, curiosity, and love. Through them, cats assess safety, signal intentions, initiate connection, assert dominance, offer comfort. So when a cat looks at you, they're reading you, and possibly sending a message of their own. A long, unblinking stare might mean curiosity, focused observation, territorial awareness, testing your energy, waiting for movement or response. But it can also say, "You're in my space." Unlike dogs, cats don't use gaze to plead. They use it to measure. If your cat stares at you for a long time without aggression, it's often neutral or contemplative. This is one of the most beautiful forms of feline communication. When you blink back slowly, you're speaking their language. This is called cat kissing, and it's backed by science. Studies show cats respond positively to humans who slow blink at them. It's a soft, intimate connection free of noise. It's unsettling. You wake up. Their eyes are already on you, but they're not judging, they're watching over you, assessing, protecting, feeling your breath. Sometimes your cat is just making sure you're still alive, matching their internal clock, waiting for a sign you're awake, feeling your emotional field while you sleep. Cats are watchers even in dreams. Cats show their emotions in their pupils. Wide pupils equals fear, excitement, or low light. Narrow slits equals aggression, tension, or bright light. Slow dilation equals alertness. Quick dilation, play or panic. The shape of their eyes can tell you everything, even when their body says nothing. In cat-to-cat communication, direct staring equals dominance, threat. Averted gaze equals submission. Slow blink exchange equals peace and bonding. So when your cat looks at you and blinks slowly, they're treating you as one of their own. A bonded companion, not a threat. Does it feel like your cat is always nearby, always watching? That's not paranoia, it's protection. Cats monitor their environment. Track your routine. Stay alert to your energy shifts. Observe your face for mood changes. They're not spying, they're syncing. Don't stare directly into a cat's eyes for too long. They may perceive it as a threat. Don't approach with direct gaze. If your cat is shy, look away softly. Don't ignore blinking invitations. Blink back and see the trust deepen. The next time your cat catches your eye, try a slow blink. Observe the pupil shape. Tilt your head slightly. Stay calm. Wait. You might find you're having a conversation with no words, a moment of true connection across species. Why do cats leave presents? Especially ones that aren't exactly desirable. To us, it's weird. To them, it's instinctual and meaningful. Cat gifting behavior is a blend of survival training, territory reinforcement, social bonding, shared hunting experience. Even indoor cats, far removed from the wild, carry this instinct forward. Your cat is a predator at heart, though domesticated cats are hardwired to stalk, pounce, capture, share. In the wild, a mother cat brings prey to her kittens, first dead, then alive, to teach them hunting skills. So when your cat drops a toy at your feet, they may see you as a helpless kitten needing training, a bonded peer deserving of shared food, or a family member to impress. For indoor cats without access to real prey, their gifts often include socks, underwears, rubber bands, paper balls, favorite toys. These are stand-ins for prey shaped, weighted, or textured just right. If it fits in the mouth and can be carried proudly, it qualifies. Why do they leave it in your path? Cats often place gifts on your bed, in your shoes, outside your door, at the center of a room. It's not an accident. They're presenting it where it's most visible, where your reaction is guaranteed, where they know you'll see their effort. This behavior isn't only about instincts, it's emotional. Cats form complex bonds. Some cats even look for a reaction, waiting to see what you'll do. Your approval matters to them more than you think. You don't have to keep it, but you should acknowledge it. Speak gently. Give soft praise. Avoid scolding or looking disgusted. Replace the item with play or affection. Your cat isn't trying to scare or annoy you. They're sharing something meaningful in the only way they know. The type of gift tells you something. Feather toy equals born hunter. Sock or clothing equals bonded cat, sharing your scent. Plastic item equals curious, creative forager. Real prey equals highly instinctual, possibly anxious cat needing more stimulation. Track what they give, it's like reading their diary. In multi-cat households, gifting can be a show of dominance, an act of peace, mimicking another cat's behavior, a way of sharing resources with humans or feline friends. Some cats may compete to give the best toy, a quiet contest of affection. If your cat brings items constantly, especially odd things, it might be a sign of boredom, anxiety, maternal behavior, even in neutered males or females. Lack of stimulation. Solution: increase play. Rotate toys. Offer puzzle feeders. Provide safe climbing or hunting environments indoors. Mysterious, funny, frustrating, and deeply intuitive. They headbutt you like old friends. Knead your chest like they're baking secrets into your heart. Sleep in sinks, stare into the void, knock things off tables, and stare into your soul. And behind it all, there's meaning, there's memory, there's love written in silence, in looks, in tiny gestures. They're not just being weird, they're cats, and once you learn their language, you'll never see them the same again. So the next time your cat does something strange, pause, watch, listen. Because now, you know what they're really saying. In a world full of noise, be like your cat, soft, curious, and quietly wise. Until next time, stay gentle. They may never speak your language, but they'll always understand your heart. Thanks for watching, and give your cat an extra blink from me.